Hey guys, welcome to another video. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this is what I'm doing here. I'm reading a child's book. A child's book. Well, I'm reading Mickey and the Beanstalk. It's supposed to be Jack and the Beanstalk, I guess. So we're just gonna expect the same things, the Jack and the Beanstalk, but it's just Mickey. It's just Mickey Mouse. At a house. Hey, that rhymes. Mouse in a house. Well, it's time to read it now. Okay, first of all, page. Well, obviously, the page is gonna have no words. The first page. Mickey and the Beanstalk. Why is there a cow there? This was made in New York. Random house. Random house. What a classic. What a classic. Why does the cows have eyes sticking out? It's kind of odd. Where are you looking? At the floor? What kind of cow are you? Okay, now it's time to read. Wait, nope, that's all the junk. Copyright, blah, 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 blah. A long time ago, there was 3 friends.
You want me to do it right? I'm going to make you shut it off. Do it right.
Fine. Called Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. They were all very poor. I can agree. I can agree. I was right. And they all had was an old cow and a jar of beans. Oh, guys, I kind of feel bad for just a book. One day, there was only just one bean left in the jar. We are down to the last bean, said Mickey. I hate beans, said Donald. I agree. Beans are better than nothing, said Mickey. True. What do we eat now? Said Goofy. I'm hungry. Eat the cow. Mickey looked out the window. He saw an old cow. I know, said Mickey. We can sell the cow. Or eat the cow. How genius. So Mickey went off with the cow. He was going to sell her and buy some food. Remember, called Donald. No beans. Okay. Why on her butt, though? Why? Weird. On his way to town, Mickey met an old woman. I trade you 3 beans for that cow, said the old woman. Beans for a cow, cried Mickey. Never. I wouldn't be that pleasant if I saw this lady with green beans. I hate green beans. When Mickey got back, Donald and Goofy were all ready to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Mickey showed them the 3 beans. I guess Goofy likes beans. Wait, and Donald likes beans. Mickey likes beans. I don't. Why does Donald like the beans all of a sudden? Beans! Cried Donald. But they are magic beans, said Mickey. I told you I hate beans, said Donald. and he threw out the beans out the window. Oh, dang it. So Mickey and Donald and Goofy had to go to bed without any supper. Some kids don't know what supper means. It's just dinner, but in a different word. But the beans really were magic. Obviously, if you didn't read Jack and the Beanstalk. And that night, the moon found the first bean. I didn't know moon found stuff. And it began to grow. Yeah, this is a really weird bean because they don't grow in the sun or the moon. They grow in the sun. It grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. It grew and it grew. And right up into the sky. When Mickey woke up, he remembered the magic beans. He ran to the window. He saw the great beanstalk growing right up into the sky. Good thing they didn't put it in their house. Good thing they didn't put it in their tummy either. That would be. I don't want to talk about. Mickey decided to climb up the beanstalk that he did not know about. He climbed and 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 he climbed. When he reached the top he saw a great castle. I would call that great, of course. Good night.
That's not all.
Mickey went into the castle. He saw a great big table. A giant must live here, said Mickey, because there is a giant right here. I'm looking at him. It's on the floor. What a giant floor. What a giant floor, Mickey said. On the table there was a great big cheese. I would call that big. What is he? A murderer? What is this giant Yes, he is. Mickey climbed up to take a big bite. Suddenly, he heard a terrible sound. He heard a thump, 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 thump. Why do I just keep on saying things over and over again? Mickey doesn't know why. Or a small little guy. And the giant must be coming home and hid in the Mickey hid in the cheese, and just in time too. The giant had come home, and he was feeling very, 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 very hungry. The giant began to sniff, and then he said in a low, mean voice, "Fee, fee, fee, fi, fi, fo, 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 fummy." Wait, what? He says fummy? Fee, fi, fo, fummy. That makes no sense. Whatever. I smell the boy. I meant I smell a mouse. I meant I smelled a rodent. Pretty sure. And boys are yummy. You're a boy. Why does this confuse me? That's weird. I will roast that boy. This is so weird. And fill my tummy. Why is it so weird?
Are you reading it the way it's supposed to be?
Huh?
Are you reading it the way it's supposed to be?
It's soup, and it's actually what it says. I don't see anything down there. The giant looked around. He looked in his sandwich. Why in the world is this giant so weird? And he looked in his mug. Is that a mug? Is that a mug or... Never mind. He was just about to look in his cheese. And then he saw his bag of gold. Ah, my gold! Ah, my gold! The gold is so special, said the giant. He liked his gold even more than he liked to eat. And he liked to eat more than he liked his gold, so that makes no sense. He decided to count it. It looks like he's sleeping. Is he sleeping? I don't know if he's sleeping. Is he sleeping? But soon the giant's head began to nod. Oh yeah, he is asleep. And soon the giant's eyes began to close. And soon the giant began to snore. Nice beard, mate. I feel like that should be a part of the story. I feel like it. It's weird. Mickey jumped out of the cheese and grabbed the bag of gold. You are an absolute thief, Mickey. Who knew that he was so good? He's not. He's a thumbs down. Give him a thumbs down. But don't dislike my video, even though that's a thumbs down. But give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you agree if he's a bad boy. He ran to the beanstalk and dropped the bag of gold. And then he clicked the subscribe button. Just kidding. He climbed down the beanstalk as fast as he could go. This book seems odd. Am I right? Am I right? I don't know. When Mickey reached the ground, there were Donald and Goofy and catching all the gold pieces. You wouldn't believe this, Mickey, said Goofy. But it's raining gold, said Donald. No, it isn't, said Mickey. I found gold at the top of this. Wow. The coins were giant-sized, but now they're human-sized. Coins shrink when they hit the ground? Mickey seems confused too. That night, the moon found the second bean. At night. And it began to grow too. There was another beanstalk, so he climbed it. I wonder where you find pants that has holes in it for your tail, Mickey. Very interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Mickey went in the castle and he subscribed again for some reason. Just kidding. He hid in the oven and he in just in time too. Thump 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 thump. Is it this guy a witch? The giant was coming home. I was right, he's a murderer. Mickey is also confused why he is a murderer. He thinks boys are yummy. Boys are yummy indeed, man. I tasted myself a couple days ago. Just kidding. The giant was feeling very grumpy. And he was about losing his bag of gold. He began to sniff and say, "Fee-fi-fo fummy." Why? Why do you say that? I smell a boy, and boys are yummy. I do not agree. Well, I do agree, but I don't agree either. I will roast that boy and fill my tummy. Hopefully you don't say that in real life, man. That's kind of embarrassing. Even Mickey Mouse is embarrassed. Just looking at your gold belt for some reason, or the cheese. He could be looking at the cheese, but I'm pretty sure he's looking at your gold belt. Let's kind of continue reading. Why you got a weapon in your hand? I got so many questions. What is going on in the story? Is he a witch? Is he a witch? I don't know if he's a witch, but I don't know if he's a mouse either. Is he a mouse? Wait, just... The giant looked all around, and he looked in a stewing pot. How did his eyeball stretch? It's kind of disgusting to look at. That is not perfectly painted. He looked in his teapot, and he was about to look in his oven. ... Then he saw his hen. My hen! Cried the giant. The giant liked his hen. I would disagree with you. They're kind of mean. Because it was a magic hen. When the hen said, "Lay!" I'm confused. Is he a baby? Is he a baby? He just said lay. And his hands are up in the air like a baby. Yay! Okay, let's move on. The hen laid a golden egg. So every time you just say, lay, he lays an egg. Lay, 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 lay. So many lays. Every time the giant said, lay, the hen would lay another golden egg. Lay, 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 lay. This book is kind of funny, though. Shush it, clock. I'm trying to do a video. Let's move on. Soon the giant began to snore. Why did I... Oh. But soon the giant's head began to nod. His head began to push. His giant began to soar. Mickey jumped out of the oven and got cooked alive and grabbed the hen. I'd be confused too if somebody was holding me. He looks happy, but also he looks sad. He feels guilty, probably. What is this guy? He's dropping a chicken. Chickens can't fly. And he ran to the beanstalk and he dropped the hen. And then he climbed down the beanstalk as fast as he could go. When Mickey reached the ground, he found Donald and Goofy looking at the hen. So, there could be two answers to this. One, this chicken has invincible feet. Or two, the Goofy and Donald catched him before Mickey even saw. When Mickey reached the ground, Donald and Goofy were looking at the hen. You won't believe this, Mickey, said Goofy. The hen fell out of the sky, said Donald. No, it didn't, said Mickey. He is right. I found the hen at the top of this. But when he looked back, the beanstalk was gone.
Did Grandpa say check again? Oh, 4:30. There, check.
Secret.
Come on.
The secret truth. I checked my blood. It is true. And this video is going to take a long time to load. It's also 20 minutes. Jays.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to put that one on there. You know.
You don't want to see a nice video?
I'll watch it, but no, not on YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
Okay, here.
Not on YouTube. Okay, let's continue reading. Well, when you look back, the beanstalk was gone. We already read that part. Am I a genius? Let's flip. I can't believe I'm reading a children's book. But also, I can't believe how many words are in this children's book. That night, the moon found the third bean. In the morning, Mickey looked up.
I can do it on mine. You still reading that book?
Magic had worked once. I'm still reading. How could you not know that it...
What was it, 160?
How long is this, by the way? Is there just... Okay, there's probably like 5 pages left.
Are you making up your own?
I am narrating the story. Stop it. That night, the moon found the third bean. And that morning, Mickey did not look out the window. We should look. Shh, guys, I hear a frog. I hear a frog. I hear a frog. This video is not about the frog, though. It's about reading that dang old book. But I'm pretty interested to see a frog. Grandma is like a dog. She can hear that.
I don't hear him anymore.
Okay, good. Let's continue the video. In the morning, Mickey looked out the window. There was another beanstalk, and Mickey has worked once more. Mickey climbed to the top. Went inside. He's just a thief. He's just a thief. This time, he hid in the fireplace, and just in time too. Thump, 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 thump. You are looking crazy today, Grandma. The giant was coming home. I read this part 3 times.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Before I even look at this page, this is the first thing I see. That is just hilarious. No, seriously, that's just hilarious. Look at it. Just look at his teeth. His teeth are messed up. Look at his eye. Look at his eyebrows. Look at his big beard.
Read your book.
I am. It's a children's book, okay?
You are a child.
I am not this kind of child that reads this book. I'm a 9-year-old doing a YouTube video, and for some reason, I am reading a book that Grandma told me to read. It is all on Grandma's fault. I am not. And I said, I am not blaming you. You forced me to read this book. The giant was feeling very grumpy. And it was about losing the hen that laid golden eggs. He smiled. He sniffed and said,
Where the Red Fern Grows is a 1961 children's novel by Wilson Rawls about a boy who buys and trains 2 red-bone coonhound hunting dogs.
Good book.
Fee, fi, fo, fummy. I don't know why this part exists. This part should be snapped away. I cannot snap because my fingers are all sweaty. I smell a boy and boys are yummy, and that is funny. I'll roast that boy and fill my tummy. Grandma, you just gotta look over here. Just Just come on. Look. Boys are yummy. Boys are yummy.
Yep. He's
Perfect
looking for
shot
a
of your
boy.
mouth.
Yep.
I caught you more times than that. The giant looked all around. He looked in his wooden box. And he looked in his matchbox. And I'm just annoyed by this. I'm just laughing at his face, really. And he was just about to look in his fireplace when he said in his lamp, "My harp!" Cried in the giant. Why does this take so long to read? Well, no. This is 25. It's been 26 minutes now since this video has been going, and I know because I'm looking at the camera and it says 26:08, 26:09, 10, 11, you know. And the giant said, "Sing! Sing!" And the harp began to sing. I don't think harps sing, but they do make music. A magic song. She sang and sang. She sang and she just sang till he went to sleep. But he saw Mickey. He saw Mickey being a thief.
Here.
And then, what are these peanut butter cat? Well, in my last video, I said I can't. This is not sponsored. Okay, wait just a second. Fact. I used to not like peanut butter, but now I do. You knew that when you try new foods, you like them. I don't know why I'm saying that. My parents are now going to tell me that new food is going to be good for me. I just ruined my entire life of eating. Well, I don't know why I'm talking still. I don't got great manners. Not at all. Okay. And the harp began to sing. I already read that part. And soon the giant's head began to nod. And soon the giant's eyes began to close. But the giant did not snore! Did not snore! Headphone users warning! She wears no headphones! That's because she doesn't need headphones because she just goes on silent acts. But the giant did not snore! Just in case you didn't know, but the giant did not snore! Mickey jumped over the fireplace. He grabbed the harp and ran away. He ran very fast. Okay, this video has to end because it says actually video limit is going to end. So can we just say we can finish this book?
No, you're not done with the book.
Well, I'm not finished with the book. This is my punishment, I guess. But if you want to know, say the things.
Subscribe, like, and press notification button.
For new videos. She forgot that part, and this is my face. This is my face. Oh yeah, I'm doing fine today. It's an original video. But this is my punishment. So, what am I doing here? What am I doing here, Grandma? Why is my punishment this?
Come here, look at my back and put that down there.
Oh, fine. Well, guys, subscribe, do whatever you want, and just goodbye. Just goodbye. Goodbye.